It's reached a new bottom, folks. There is no more bottom of YouTube. It's the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. There is no bottom. It's reached some kind of black hole, like in the solar system. It's all about shock jocks and shock value. How low can you go? They've reached the bottom. And they found a trap door which goes 10,000 feet deeper. How low can someone go? What is this now? There's not YouTube anymore? It's turned into you porn? It's turned into an X-rated site? Is that what it's turned into? Is that what this place has turned into? And in order to compete, you have to think of the lowest forms of debauchery and vile behavior. Is that what it's come to? Because you can count me out, folks. The BERGS can't roll with people like that. BERGS can't roll with freaks. I mean, I thought Elbow was a freak. I thought Elbow was a deviant. These new people out here, the horse-faced, buck-toothed extortion rat and her little weirdo sidekick, Mick Loser, PT Mick Loser, they've taken it to a whole new level. You know what I'm saying, Gonzo Bongo? They've taken it to a whole new level, folks. It's gone to the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. What's next? Farm animals? What's next? Jumping out of airplanes with no parachute? What's next? Staging your own death? What's next, folks? How low can you go? I don't pass out in live streams. How low can one person go? That these people are so low, and they have no content, that they're turning this website, Tupac, into an X-rated place. They're turning it into the Jackass shows where you shoot bottle rockets out of your ass, where you shove little toy Tonka trucks up your butt. Tiger Kitty. That's what it's turned into. What's next? People are going to start lighting themselves on fire. You get into a bull ring like Johnny Knoxville did. People are going to start shooting each other. This is the Wild West. I can't roll with these people, Tupac. I fell on my shoulder again the other night, folks. The same one. And boy, does it hurt. What's next, folks? How low can you go? Bergs can't roll with these people. Then you got the Queen Camillo. He's constantly lying about me. He takes 1% of the truth and he stretches it into 100%. He adds 99% of his own narrative. Oh, Camillo, you're blocked. You're blocked on Facebook Messenger. Can't get a hold of me. I got a new phone number. You can't get a hold of me at all, Camillo. Come in here, you're going to get the roll boot. I can't roll with people like Camillo. First off, people like Camillo, they're tattletales. You go in, if you think you're having a private conversation with these people on Messenger, he tells everybody about your conversation. There's no more honor or loyalty or integrity. And Camillo's a 54-year-old man. He's not a kid. There's no more loyal, honor, code. We view these things as a way of life. You view it as a punchline. Bottom of YouTube is turned into a freak show. A S show. And for the record, I never had a conversation like that with that horse-faced, buck-toothed extortion rat. I'm not into that kind of stuff. She made up that entire conversation to slander me, libel me, defame me, and to extort me. She's the one into this stuff. As you can see, her hanging out with Mick Loser, Melton John. And who got all the heat from that over 2 months ago? Who got all the backlash? It was the Bergs. People coming in here with crazy names and troll names, guarding me, emojis. And the whole time, folks, just like I try to tell everybody, it was all lies. And now you can see how deviant this rat is. Smelling another guy's farts on camera, making sex tapes. You don't see any of that from the Bergs, do you? No, it was not confirmed by someone else. No, I'm not in any of that kind of stuff. It's all a big lie conjured by Noodles and the horse-faced rat to try to extort the Bergs out of $1,500. You have to understand, when this person met me, She had 88 subs. That was around Halloween time. Met me, talked to me one time on the phone. Now she's almost at 1,000 subs. All a bunch of clout chasers. You don't see the Bergs doing any deviance. You don't see the Bergs doing anything. I don't go on any panels anymore. I've officially retired from panels. Stop sending me links. Mangoes. I don't go on panels. Why? Just so your stupid friends, triggered minds can record you and then put you on their website the next day. And then they make money off you. Because you go on Triggered Minds and he spams the whole thing with his PayPal, his Cash App. No. You're looking at the emperor. You want my services on a panel? You got to pay. Because other people are making money off me. You go on Mangoes, his mods are spamming the whole thing with the PayPal link. This freaking Camilla guy, man, he's the bottom of the bottom, man. These people need to go. The horse face, buck tooth extortion rat, she needs to go. Go. Take it off YouTube. This fucking Mick Loser guy, out of here. Noodles, Camillo, out of here. They bring nothing to the table. Nothing. This is not BOYT. These people aren't, this is the bottom of 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 the bottom. They bring zero content. Like I said, what's next? Farm animals? Shooting fireworks out of your butt? You don't see the Bergs doing any of that. Show the photographic evidence. Show the videos of me doing that. You're not going to find any because they don't exist. I haven't been on a date in 10 years. I'm a loner, folks. I'm single. I'm divorced. I don't have any kids. Okay? I'm certainly not going to meet anyone now during the pandemic. You got people running around the country, meeting people, not wearing masks. Get the hell out of here, man. I'm vindicated. This is vindication for the emperor, folks. Light me up, Gonzo Bongo, like a Christmas tree. I am vindicated based upon the actions that you've seen, folks, from the horse-faced, buck-tooth extortion rat, the actions that they're portraying her and Mick Loser in the form of videotapes. That's all they're talking about. You see me talking about this stuff? No, because I'm not into it. Never done it. I'm actually quite boring. Quite boring, folks, when it comes to things like that. Quite conventional. BERGS has been vindicated, folks. The bottom line is, but I went through the meat grinder, man. All the trolling that was done to me, over what? Over lies. Over lies. Uncle Jerry, Paul Cook, the Monsterbator, Melton John, Tiger Kitty, White Tupac, Troll Expeditionary Forces. I've been vindicated, folks, just from the actions of those same people. They're showing you, she is showing you what I've been saying all along. She's the deviant. She's the one into this kind of stuff, not the Bergs. That's right. I'm freaking vanilla. I'm vanilla ice cream. I'm white toast. I thought Elvis was a deviant. These people make Elvis look like a freaking like a Boy Scout. I thought LCD was a liar. This Camillo makes freaking LCD look like a choir boy. 99.9% that spews out of Camillo's mouth are lies. Total lies. He takes one little nugget, truth. One little nugget, like a little freaking snowflake, and he turns it into a freaking avalanche of lies. He thinks he's the ringmaster, him and Noodles, the puppet master, ringmaster. He's done. He's toxic. I thought we were just having some fun. Message on Facebook Messenger back and forth. We're just talking a bunch of smack, you know. You can't talk to the queen. That's right, queen. You make up everything. Huh? You take one little nugget. Right? Like I was talking today to you about how I think that porno thing's a scam. Because you got to put in your credit card. And then you took that thing and you blew it into a million things. Oh, the Bergs said this, the Bergs said that. Bergs is constantly talking about this. Bergs, everything out of your mouth is Bergs. You've been canceled, bro. You've been blocked on Facebook Messenger. Goodbye. You have no way to get a hold of me anymore, Camillo. And you and your little noodle boy, you can't call the Bergs on the phone anymore. I changed my number 2 weeks ago. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, this guy's a 54-year-old just loser, liar. I'm not unblocking you. First off, you're a tattletale. You're a 54-year-old tattletale. Even if we just talk about normal stuff. Yeah, let's get this rat out of here. I don't allow sexual deviance in my room. She's gone. The king, you will never get the emperor on your panel. This guy tried to call me the other day also on the messenger phone. You think I'd ever talk to you? You're one of these scumbags that record people. You're slimy, man. You're a slime ball, dude. I don't go on people's panels anymore. Nope. I'm a one-man show. I'm a one-man project. I'm a solo act, solo band. I don't need anybody except for myself. I'm not going to build your channel up. So from this day forth, folks, anything that comes out of Camillo's mouth on his streams, well, everything has been a lie, but he's blocked on Facebook Messenger, right? So if he says, oh, I talked to Bergs today, that's a lie. Because he's blocked. There's no way for him to talk to me. Unless you want to hop in your car and drive 3,000 miles out to Washington State. So you keep on talking that hammer of yours. I don't shut down panels. I don't porn anyone out. That was the old Bergs. This is a new year. You're looking at a new Bergs. Now, I started the year off bad. I got drunk the other night. I fell down again. I hurt my shoulder. My right shoulder's fucked up again. I can hardly lift it. So I'm in a lot of pain right now. But I'm tired of these. I'm tired of these people. They got to go. They got to go, man. I have a zero tolerance policy tonight. These people got to go. These people got to go, folks. And then what does Camillo call himself? He calls himself, oh, I'm a reporter. You're not a fucking reporter. You're not a reporter. You're not a reporter. You're just a clout chaser, a channel builder, just really a bored guy, really, 54-year-old guy from southern New Jersey. Stop saying you live 2 hours from Lisa, okay? Philadelphia is 5 hours from Pittsburgh. This guy's so stupid. He doesn't understand how big the state of Pennsylvania is. Pittsburgh's in the west, very far west and southwest of Pennsylvania. She lives 2 hours from you. She lives probably 5 or 6 hours from you, dude. That's another one there. She's building up her channel with Rich Life. She has me blocked over there. No need to talk to her. She says, oh, the more you people talk about me, the more I grow closer to Rich. Now, what is Lisa known for? She says trolling and rolling. She's just trolling this guy, right? Well, he's not exactly very smart in the smarts department, in the IQ department. So you're going to wind up screwing with this guy's head, Lisa. He's going to think that you actually like him, when in reality, all you're doing is building your own channel. You're over 1,000 subs now. Camillo lives approximately 7 hours from Lisa. Yeah, he has no clue. You are the biggest doofus, Camillo. You must have been one of those kids back in the day who rode the little yellow school bus to school. You were like one of those kids who was in the resource room. There's no way you had regular classes with everyone else in New Jersey. Either that or you were like a juvenile delinquent and they sent you to one of those alternative schools where you learn how to be like a mechanic or something, or a carpenter. Nothing wrong with that. But this guy has no sense of geography. 2 hours. You live in southern Jersey. 2 hours from there to Pittsburgh? You kidding me? I mean, just from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh. How many miles from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh?
The drive from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh is 304.9 miles.
I mean, just from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh is 300 miles. That's 5 hours. Okay? Philadelphia to Pittsburgh is 5 hours. So I don't know how far you're from Philadelphia. From southern Jersey, right? Nah, you're a rat. You're a rat, Queen. You're a rat. And anything I do tell this guy, he just freaking he tattletales on you. He's a 54-year-old tattletale rat. You fit in perfect with Molasses and all the other rats. I don't rat people out. I mean, even the smallest of things, you repeat everything I tell you. You're a rat. Camilo's 15 minutes from me? What are you talking about? I live in Seattle, Washington. How the hell could it be 15 minutes from me? Camilo is just butthurt because he's in love with Lisa. Now Lisa's got Rich there using him for views and subs and to try to monetize their own channel. I don't know how she's been able to put up with that laugh. I don't know how long that's going to last for. As they say, fish stink after 3 days, I don't like to meet anybody, though. I'm an antisocial person. Especially during the pandemic. I'm not meeting anybody. Kidding me? I don't meet anybody. No, not even Salty Dog. She knows her. I can't risk it. This place is out of control, folks. Yeah. King Camilo's 10 minutes from me. Okay, yeah, come on over then, King. Knock on the door with your hammer. See the king, the queen is obsessed with Lisa. He's just pissed off that Rich beat him to the punch. See, the queen could have gotten in his car and been there in 6 hours. He's been going nuts. He's been going nuts since Rich. No, she's not. It's all a big troll. She's not falling in love with that guy. She's using him for views and subs. You see her sub count's over 1,000 now. I guess she'll let him stay there as long as he's paying rent. Let me tell you something, folks. This place is not fun anymore. This place is negative. This place is negative. This place is not fun anymore. You got a bunch of freaking rats. You got a bunch of tattletales. You can't tell anybody anything around here. There are no friends. Forget about that. You can't tell anyone anything. You can't even make a joke. They're going to tell the other person about the joke you made. You can't say anything to anybody around here anymore. Everyone is a backstabber. There's no loyalty. Everyone's a rat. Everyone's a stool pigeon. Everyone flips on you. There are no friends around here. This isn't the bottom of YouTube anymore, folks. It's the bottom of 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 the bottom. Yep. It's when the drama women came in. Yep. I mean, in the old days, 3 years ago, you thought, okay, it was bad with Tucker, LCD, Elvis. Those days, I mean, what's going on now makes those days look like Little House on the Prairie. Now it's freaking an X-rated film. I mean, it's not YouTube anymore. It's freaking X-Hamster. It's Pornhub, YouPorn. Back in those days, which I thought were pretty bad too, makes that area look like freaking Little House on the Prairie. Who's going to show their love to the Bergs? It's over for the little guy. See, this is why I don't even like to come on here anymore. I make more money when I play the guitar. I am the professor. You can't trust. I can't trust you, Queen Camillo. Therefore, you are blocked on Facebook Messenger. You repeat everything I say. You have no sense of loyalty or integrity or honor or anything. You repeat everything I say. What's up, Megan Fox? For a 54-year-old man, you have no sense. You have zero character. I bet in real life you have zero friends. I mean, if you consider Noodles a friend, and then you really set your standards low, my friend. You set your standards low. If Noodles is your friend in real life, you set the bar pretty low. That's like me saying O.J. Simpson is my friend. Okay. That's like me saying Jeffrey Dahmer is my friend. That's like me saying I love to hang out with Ted Bundy. That's like me saying I love to hang out with Jack the Ripper. I mean, you're saying that Noodles is your friend in real life? I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. I know they're all dead. I'm making a point. That's setting the bar pretty low. Oh, this is the sewer. This is a freaking flushing the toilet. This is disgusting. People farting in other people's faces. What is this, like you're a 10-year-old boy lighting your own farts on fire? What's this? You're a little boy picking your nose, flicking your boogers in the classroom, doing spitballs, taking a straw and shooting spitballs at the chalkboard. Is this what it's become? Shooting snot rockets? Is this what it's become? Who can shoot the longest snot rocket? Oh yeah, I guarantee you. Oh damn, I shouldn't even have brought that up. I shouldn't even have brought that up, because now Molasses and Mick Loser, they're going to add that to their list. Yeah, I'm going to shoot a big snot rocket all over the horse face rat's face. Yeah, I'm going to make a video of that. Huh? What do you guys think about that? As he's wearing these goggles on his head, huh? Doesn't that sound like a good idea for a video, folks? We'll call it the Snot Rocket Olympics. So this is what it's come to, huh? This is what it's come to. See, the BERGS has been vindicated, folks. Because like I said 2 months ago, when the horse-face, buck-toothed extortion rat said that we were talking about all that kind of crazy stuff on the phone. No, we weren't. Because I'm not into that kind of stuff. She has proven that she is into that kind of stuff by her actions. Video doesn't lie, folks. It's all on the videotape. You don't see any videos of me doing that kind of behavior because they don't exist. I've never done it. The BERGS have been vindicated. But the BERGS went through the meat grinder. The emperor had to go through a meat grinder because everyone just took her word for it because she's a woman. And when you're a woman, all the other women got to believe you because I'm a woman. I'm not unblocking Misfit Jenny. She's a troll. She's nasty to me. Her and her boyfriend, the freaking fucking Pennywise. Bunch of scumbags to the BERGS. You're a scumbag to the BERGS, you get blocked. Hard block. You want to get unblocked? You make an apology video. Oh, she's talked a lot of stuff to me, folks. A lot of crap to me. You want to get unblocked? Misfit Jenny, you issue me an apology video. In fact, I want everybody to issue the BERGS apology video because I've been vindicated from the actions of the horse-faced, buck-toothed extortion rat. You see her engaging in debauchery on film. So that's the bottom line. It can be proved in a court of law because it exists. Once you put it on the internet, on film, it's there for life. I don't even have that woman blocked. I don't know what you're even talking about. She wants to get on here so bad, create a troll account. So that's the bottom line, folks. The Bergs has been vindicated. And all these other people, they just need to get all flushed down a toilet. It's not the bottom of YouTube. You're right. It's the sewer. It's a toxic waste dump. The bottom of YouTube doesn't exist anymore. It's dead. What's next, folks? Like I said, what's next? How low can they go? Farm animals? They're going to start hanging out at in morgues and hospitals, at funeral homes. How low does this go? Are they going to dig up the dead? Is this what it's coming to? The night of the living dead? I mean, how low can these people go? Baseball bats? I mean, how low can this go? Seems like it's pretty low, folks. Yeah. I wouldn't touch that skank with a 10-foot pole. She needs to get out of the West Coast and go back home to Maine where she belongs. These people are traveling around, probably spreading COVID. Who knows what kind of STDs they have? Staying in these trashy motels. Just a bunch of deviants, man. Ugly people, too, huh? They sure are dumb, too. We should be on lockdown also. The United States is dumb. We got 3,000 people a day dying here. We're not on lockdown? Should be. Well, if people keep on giving these people platforms, they keep giving them platforms and let them go on panels. These people aren't going to go anywhere. They're rats. They love it. They jump from one panel to the next. They're rats. You can't get rid of these people. They're like weeds in your garden. You know, you pull the weeds. A week later, you got to pull more weeds. You can't get rid of these people. You can't get rid of these people. You can only avoid them. You block them and you avoid them. That's all you can do. You just continue to do what got you here. See, these people want to skip to the front of the line. They don't want to pay their dues like the Bergs has for several years. They don't want to make real content or play the guitar or whatever I do. They have to make sex tapes. They have to travel all over the country, spreading the freaking COVID, having unprotected sex, jumping from panel to panel to panel, slandering people, defaming people, extorting people, jumping right to the front of the lunch line. You know what I'm saying, folks? They don't want to pay their dues the old-fashioned way. They want to take a shortcut. There are no shortcuts, folks. There are no shortcuts in life. They might get an initial shock value, you know, just like when you're driving down the freeway and you see a bad accident and you rubberneck, everyone looks to see if anyone was killed or was a body. Shock value. Oh, yeah, they get the initial surge. But you have to ask yourself, who's more of a pervert and a deviant? The people like them who make this content? Or the people like yourselves, maybe not you people, but other people, who actually seek it out and watch it and continue to sub them up and give them views? Huh? Which one's worse? You're both contributing to each other. You understand? If you turn off the channel, if you don't give them any press, see, like the channel is going to be turned off for Trump in 2 weeks. He still thinks he's president. He's president for another 15 days. He still thinks he's going to be there on the 20th. He's so delusional, and other people are delusional. The Godfather is delusional. But if you just turn off the channel, you unsub Trump from Twitter, so you don't have to look at his stupid tweets. He's been tweeting about election fraud for over 2 months. Election's already been certified in all 50 states. You lost, buddy. Time to hit the road, Jack. He's just a baby. What do you do with little kids who keep on crying? You ignore them. And eventually they're going to cry it out. And they move on to another activity. It's the same thing with Trump. He just wants attention. He's an attention whore. Just like the horse-faced, buck-tooth extortion rat. Just like PT McLoser. Just like Camillo. Just like Noodles. What do? You ignore them. You unsub them. You ignore them. Eventually, they're not going to have an audience. Well, we know Camillo, someone's buying him watchers because he always jumps up from 100 to 500 to 1,000. You ignore these people. In my opinion, I think Lisa is using him. She is saying, oh, the more hate I'm getting, the closer I'm getting to him. What has always been her motto? I'm trolling and rolling. Well, you don't troll somebody who's disabled. I want to know what is Rich's disability really? How is he even getting a disability check? How is this guy able to drive across the country 300 miles, 3,000 miles each way, and he's collecting a disability check? How is that possible? Someone who can drive that kind of distance could obviously get a job as a over-the-road truck driver, as a taxi driver, Uber, something where you drive. Obviously, he can drive. I want to know what his disability is. People have said the BERGS is collecting disability. No, I'm not. I'm not getting anything. Amber Alert, Yakima, Washington. 2008, black Lexus, 4-door. We get a lot of Amber Alerts on the phone lately. A learning disability is not a disability. That's a learning disability. As long as you're able to do some kind of job, move a box from point A to point B, you can have a job. They make it harder and harder nowadays to get disability. He must have gotten some help getting his disability. They make it harder and harder to get a disability. A learning disability shouldn't be enough for you to get disability. Okay? Because you can have jobs that are brainless, working on an assembly line, just packing things in boxes and shit. I've done that before. But still, if he's so disabled, how do you drive? How is he able to drive 3,000 miles back and forth? You know what I'm saying, folks? To me, that's a scammer. That's a scam job. Vindicated. BERGS has been vindicated, folks. I told you that horse-faced buck-toothed rat was making stuff up. She was in cahoots with Noodles, trying to extort me out of $1,500. She's the one who's the deviant based upon her activities. I mean, come on. You see the BERGS doing any of this kind of stuff? Yeah, but I had to take the heat. I was the fall guy. You know how much fallout there was because of that? Do you know how much fallout there was because of that? Too hip for this? Do you know how much SHIT I had to deal with because of that bullshit? The amount of trolling, the amount of all sorts of crap that went on it still is going on, really. It never really ends. So I got a case against this person. No, it's more to it than that. She slandered me. She defamed me. She ruined my income on here for a long time. I made less money because my reputation was extremely damaged because all that bullshit that went down. Oh yeah, it was bad. But now I think I hope people are starting to see the light. I hope people are slowly coming to the Bergs side and seeing the light that Bergs was telling the truth from day one. That this person is the deviant, not me. That this person is a deviant, not me. My numbers are up. No one has showed me any love on the super chat here. Nothing. So you come on here and you tell the truth and you get shown no love. You go on, I guarantee you if Molasses was monetized, you guys be lighting her up. Saying, oh yeah, have him fart on your face again. Here's $50, have him fart on your face. Here's $25 for some snot rockets. The Bergs had to deal with all that crap. Get the hell out of here. You thought she looked pretty. Get the hell out of here with that. The hell out of here. You have no idea what this freaking chick did to me. I've been around here for almost 13 years on YouTube. It's been a hard, slow climb. It's a grind. Megan, why would you even say something like that? That's fucking disgusting. Why would you say she looked pretty when she was in his ass? That's a nasty comment. Are you just kidding around? I guess she was just kidding around. Well, I fell on my shoulder again the other night when I was drunk. So I got to go to the doctor again. All right, folks. I don't know what the hell's going on with these goddamn things. I keep putting them on. You think they're going to be clear, and they're not. I don't know. No, I have an alcohol problem. These fucking things suck. Vindicated, folks. Bergs has been vindicated. Told you all along I wasn't into that kind of stuff. She's the one who brought it up. She's the one who's into it. They're making videotapes, for Christ's sake. Wow. Wow. Yep, she did that too. But all these trolls get a hold of, oh, she goes on there and gives an interview, oh, and they twist it around. They say, I'm into it. Wrong, 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 wrong. No, they can always go lower. They can go much lower than that. For the shock value, I don't know how they're even going to stay around on YouTube. I didn't know YouTube was Pornhub. Oh, God, my shoulder. Oh, I can't even move my arm. It's bad. All right, folks. I might fire up another one, play the guitar or something. I said all I needed to say. I'm more into music anyway. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah. So all up here. It's bad. This goddamn thing. Where's the thing at? What can you do on here anymore, you know? Why is this thing going like this? I mean, it's out of control. How low can these people go? Well, it's got to turn off the station, you know. See, people aren't going to do that because they're going to wonder, oh, what are these freaks up to next? It's just like human curiosity. I wonder what these freaks are going to do next. So they're turning their channels basically into sex channels, promoting sex videos. Isn't that like against YouTube terms of services? I would think. They're not going to be around long. Believe me. The trolls do not want them down here. The trolls, if the trolls don't want you down there, you're not going to be around. It's like they keep porn bombing out Camillo, and he keeps leaving his stuff up like an idiot. That guy's a doofus, man. You can't have a conversation with that guy. I figure, oh, okay, he's from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. Talk to him like guys, two guys on the messenger. You can't say a goddamn word to him. He's a freaking little girl. Tattletales on everyone's a bunch of tattletales down here. Bunch of tattletales, man. You're a tattletale, John. That's what you are. Everything I say to you, you freaking tattle. You freaking tattletale, man. There's no honor in that. There's no integrity. You have no honor. You have no integrity. Oh, I forgot. You're a reporter, John. You're a reporter. I forgot. You're the new BOYT reporter. Well, you know what? You report 5% of what I say is true, and then the other 95% you make up. So you're a very bad reporter. With that being said, Berg's out.